Okay, so let's take a look at these two questions. The first one, it says that the remainders of a number divided by 3, 5, 7, or 8 are 4 different prime numbers. So for 4 different prime numbers, and we know that the divisors have a maximum of 8. So we know that the 4 different prime numbers all has to be smaller than 8. So we have 2, 3, 5, and 7, which are the only 4 prime numbers so smaller than 8. Such that, well, of course, it means that when divided by 3, the number is going to have a remainder of 2. When divided by 5, a remainder of 3. When divided by 7, a remainder of 5. When divided by 8, a remainder of 7. So now, if you are observing these 4 divisions, you can see that the first one and the last one, they are having a common supplement of 1. Because when adding 1 to it, it's going to be divisible by both 3 and 8. And as for the middle two, you can see that they have a common supplement of 2. By adding 2, it's going to fit both divisions. By adding 2, it's going to be, divisible by both 5 and 7. So first of all, we're just going to find the LCM of 3 and 8. And then we're just going to take away 1 from that to find the smallest possible value of, a number that satisfies the first and the last conditions. So that's going to be 23. So we know that for any number that has a general term of 23 adding 24n, where n is any number, any whole number, positive whole number, is going to have the same property. So that's the general term for the common supplement of 1 when dividing 3 or 8. And then next, we're just going to look at dividing 5 and 7 then. So first of all, of course, we find the starting case of that, which is the lowest common multiple of 5 and 7, take away 2, as it has a common supplement of 2. So that's going to be 33. Now we can see that the common or the general term is going to be 33 adding 35n, because every time the span is going to be a lowest common multiple of 5 and 7, so it's going to be 33 adding 35n. Oh, actually I should use another unknown, m. All right, so n and m, they are both variables that are just going to be falling in the non-negative whole numbers, or real numbers. Okay, like the range of real numbers. And our next step is to equate these expressions, because we know that these two numbers are essentially just the same number if I want that number to fit all these requirements. So we can say that 23 adding 24n is equal to 33 adding 35m. Which means that after arranging the terms, for example, taking away 23 from both sides, and then taking away 35m from both sides, you can see that on the right-hand side, the 35m is going to cancel out each other. And on the left-hand side, 23s are going to cancel out each other. So we have 24n take away 35m is equal to 10. So now, by the combination of the odd and even analysis, which we see that 24 is even, which means 24n is even, and 10 is also even, which means that 35m has to be an even number, such that after subtracting them, it's going to end up with an even number. So it means that m is even. Now, after that, when you're looking at the multiple analysis of 5, you can see that 35m is a multiple of 5, 10 is a multiple of 5, which means that 24n is also a multiple of 5. such that n is a multiple of 5. Right now, so in order for them to have a difference of 10, you're just going to list out the values of n in different scenarios. So when n is, well, when n is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, say, no, like when n is, yeah, we can't use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because it has to be a multiple of 5. So when n is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, etc., 24n is going to be equal to 120, 240, 360, 480, 600, and so on. All right, and then when m is even, so when m is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on, 35m is going to be equal to 70, 140, 210, 280, 350, and so on. All right. So having these two lists of numbers, I just need to spot a group that has a difference of 10. So there we go. It's right there. When 24n is 360, when 24n is 360, which means when n is 15, and m is 350, which means that 35m is 350, which means that m is 10, we are going to get the solution. So it means that the answer, 23n adding 23 adding 24n, is equal to 33 adding 35m, and both of them are equal to 383. So that's going to be the answer to this first question, all right? That's how we get it.